All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm just going to be talking about an alternative depression treatment, basically, and I'm also going to be talking about one random benefit I've gotten from ketamine. So this is not going to be very applicable to like 99.9% of people, but I had costochondritis, which is a inflammation in your rib cage, basically, or yeah, I think that's what this is called. Your rib cage is still up here. I don't know, but basically the bones in your chest, sternum, those get inflamed, and I've had that pain like every single day since 2020, sometime in 2020, I think. Maybe, or I don't know. Whenever the pandemic started, that's when I started. Like I got sick, and I developed this condition that was like pain every single day. And I've noticed that after my last treatment, I haven't had any of that pain, and it's just cool. So it's worth noting that ketamine has been used not only for depression, which is what I talk about on this channel, but also for like chronic pain and other like weird disorders. So it seems like it worked for me. So just throwing that out there. But now I'm going to talk about just like the regular ketamine depression stuff that I always talk about. So basically, when I started ketamine, I wanted... So basically, just to give like a quick understanding of my reasoning for ketamine is like, I would live my life with like moderate to severe depression my whole life, but then over these last like 5 years or so, I've noticed that I'd have these like moments where I break free of the depression and I feel really good, and that led me down the road of realizing that I am depressed. And basically, I was at a point in life where I'm trying to be successful, trying to work hard, just be a good person, and I was having like a lack of energy, and I would always think back to these like moments in time where I would have seemingly endless amounts of energy, and I'd be so happy, and all my problems, at least like physiologically, would be solved. Of course, not in the external world, but internally, I felt so good. So I did that, or not. I didn't do that. I started ketamine hoping that I could just get to that level of happiness by default, because if you can pay $2,000-$3,000 to have your baseline happiness and like energy significantly higher, then of course that is a very good investment. It would pay itself off in a couple months, in my opinion. So yeah, obviously that's the reasoning behind the ketamine, but unfortunately for me, I just haven't had any of the kind of breakthrough experiences that I was hoping for. I've been talking to a counselor. I can't dig up any like childhood trauma that I feel like it needs to be processed or something. The underlying... So, okay, well, that kind of just leads me to the end. So basically, I've got one last ketamine infusion. I don't think I'm really planning on doing more, unless I get like some really good benefit from this last one, which is on Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure. But basically what I found is, I can't seem to get that benefit that some people get. But I'm going to continue trying to beat depression, but I'm going to just do it the traditional way, which is like just do what you can every single day to make your life better. So this is kind of like what I was talking about in the beginning of this video, which is like, I'm going to be trying other things, which is, this is something I've had. Let's see, I'm trying to think of. So there's been 2 times in my life where I've had depression relief, not 100%, but like decent relief for like several days in a row. And it would always come when I was doing things daily that would raise my self-esteem, even when I didn't want to. So, I can kind of sit here and admit that I was trying to find an easy way out to, get over the depression. I do think, it doesn't take away the fact that I have been depressed my whole life, but, maybe I have to earn, not being depressed. Maybe I have to feel responsible, accountable, have high self-esteem based on things that I do every day. So that's kind of where I'm at. That doesn't mean I'm right, but it's kind of like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Did I get depressed first and then I stopped being able to lead a successful life, or did I start getting lazy and that just slowly crippled my self-esteem and I just got more and more depressed? I honestly don't know. I really do not know. It still baffles me that I can, for example, like take a substance. Like, I don't know if I've talked about this in other videos, but I've taken like testosterone, I've taken kratom, I've taken Wellbutrin, and all of these substances will make me not depressed for a few days, but it never lasts. And that still baffles me. I don't know why that happens. I don't know why I haven't responded to ketamine. Maybe I can cure the depression by just being like the best me I can be and being proud of myself every day. That's something I don't usually do. So it's like I've gotten depression relief a few times for an extended number of days by doing that. So, maybe this is me like coming to terms with the fact that I've just been hoping that the easy way out would work and it's not going to. Because what I can tell you is that today I went for a run and it was like pretty damn cold, and I just told myself it doesn't really matter like how far you run or whatever. It's just like do your best and do a little bit more and make yourself proud. And I sit here before you today, not today, but like a few hours after that, and I kind of just took that momentum and like worked on some things online for, I've got like these online businesses I'm trying to run. And I took that kind of momentum of like pushing myself further than I wanted to, and it made me a little bit happier. And then, again, here I am, continuing to like work on those things, and I'm going a little bit further than I may want to. And it's like picking up my self-esteem, and I definitely don't feel great, but I feel better than I did like this morning when I woke up. So, I don't know what to tell everybody. Depression is just such a complicated thing. But I can tell you that, so far after 5 infusions with ketamine, I've seen, my random ailment, my pain, whatever this is called, costochondritis, I don't know, it's like a disease or just constant inflammation. But, that went away. So, I guess I paid like $3,000 for that because, unfortunately, my depression hasn't really changed. But, what can I say to you guys? I'm going to go through with my last infusion. Yeah, I guess I'll just like leave you with this quote that I heard, that like kind of really touched me and, made me think about like who I am as a person and like, say, well, maybe I need to try a lot harder, which is, I don't even remember the quote exactly, but it's from Francis Ngannou, who is the heavyweight champ in the UFC right now. But he's had like a horribly difficult life, and he said something along the lines of like, I waited for years and years for someone to save me, and at some point I realized like, no one's gonna save me, and then later on in that video, he said, like, you have to create your own destiny. And I don't know, maybe that's just like not relevant to some of you guys. Maybe you guys have tried harder than I have in my life. I don't know. I don't really, I definitely don't have all the answers, but this is something that I'm going to be trying, which is just, my strategy is going to be what I did today, because, like I said, in the past, I've used this strategy and it's brought me out of depression, more consistently than anything else. I still can't explain, like I said, why substances make me less depressed. for a very small amount of time. I don't know what's going on with my brain in those instances. I wish it was as simple as I can just like take kratom or take X supplement or take not creatine, ketamine, and it would just like make me the person I want to be. But unfortunately, it hasn't worked. So I'm just going to try to basically do difficult things that make myself proud every day, and try to take that momentum and like use that as an antidepressant. So going for a run and challenging yourself there and saying I'm going to do a little bit more than I'm comfortable doing, and then just taking that momentum throughout the day. Maybe that will maybe that's enough for us, for some of us. So I'll still check up on this channel, and if I have some amazing experience after my next infusion, I'll update you guys. But the fact that I haven't had a response and I'm feeling a little bit motivated in this direction, I think that's good news. So yeah, it would have been great to just like take that ketamine and have an easy way to feel great. But maybe underneath it all, it's just like me being lazy and hoping I can find an easy answer. I honestly don't know. Like, I've been asking myself this question a long time, but like I said, I went for that run earlier today, and I just said, fuck it. Ketamine hasn't worked, so I have to like keep trying. And it made me feel a little bit better. And then I started working on my businesses, and it made me feel a little bit better. And now I'm in a pretty decent mood. So maybe you just have to keep depositing into the like emotional well-being bank account. You got to keep doing things that make you proud of yourself, and like try to keep the stress down, and try to be a good person and all that. But that's all I got for you today. Best of luck to everybody, and like I said, I'll still update if anything changes after the next infusion. I hope it does, but I don't expect it to. So that's gonna wrap it up, and I'll talk to you guys later.